Pythagoras Quotes, that hold a sea of wisdom. Above and before all things, worship God. God built the universe on numbers. Numbers are the highest degree of knowledge. It is knowledge itself. This is the law of God, that virtue is the only thing that is strong, and that everything else is a trifle. If you cannot have a faithful friend, be your own friend. Concern should drive us into action, and not into a depression. No man is free who cannot control himself. There is no word or action, but has its echo in eternity. Thought is an idea in transit, which when once released, never can be lured back, nor the spoken word recalled, nor ever can the overt act be erased. All that you think, say, or do, bears perpetual record of itself, enduring for eternity. Above the cloud with its shadow is the star with its light. Above all things, reverence yourself. Choose always the way that seems the best, however rough it may be. Custom will soon render it easy and agreeable. Rest satisfied with doing well, and leave others to talk of you as they will. There is nothing so easy, but that it becomes difficult when you do it reluctantly. No one is free who has not obtained the empire of himself. Strength of mind rests in sobriety, for this keeps your reason unclouded by passion. The oldest, shortest words, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. The most momentous thing in human life is the art of winning the soul to good. It is only necessary to make war with 5 things, with the maladies of the body, the ignorances of the mind, with the passions of the body, with the seditions of the city, and the discords of families. Most men and women, by birth or nature, lack the means to advance in wealth and power, but all have the ability to advance in knowledge. Do not chase after happiness, it is always in you. When going to the temple to adore divinity, neither say nor do anything in the interim pertaining to the common affairs of life. Love that shines from within cannot be darkened by obstacles of the world of consequences. Abstain from animals. As long as man continues to be the ruthless destroyer of lower living beings, he will never know health or peace. For as long as men massacre animals, they will kill each other. Indeed, he who sows the seed of murder and pain cannot reap joy and love. None can be free who is a slave to and ruled by his passions. Let your mind rule your tongue. Learn silence. With the quiet serenity of a meditative mind, listen, absorb, transcribe, and transform. Let no one persuade you, by word or deed, to do or say whatever is not best for you. Order yourself so that your soul may always be in good estate, whatsoever become of your body. Rejoice not in another man's misfortune. Remind yourself that all men assert that wisdom is the greatest good, but that there are few who strenuously seek out that greatest good. Many words befall men, mean and noble alike. Do not be astonished by them, nor allow yourself to be constrained. If a lie is told, bear with it gently. But whatever I tell you, let it be done completely. If your fellows hurt you in small things, suffer it, and be as bold with them. Know that death comes to everyone, and that wealth will sometimes be acquired, sometimes lost. Whatever griefs mortals suffer by divine chance, whatever destiny you have, endure it and do not complain. But it is right to improve it as much as you can, and remember this: fate does not give very many of these griefs to good people. By silence, the discretion of a man is known, and a fool, keeping silence, seems to be wise. Wish not the thing which you may not obtain. If you intend to do any good, tarry not till tomorrow, for you know not what may chance you this night. It is better to suffer than to do wrong. The best and greatest winning is a true friend, and the greatest loss is the loss of time. Better be mute than dispute with the ignorant. If you're asked, what is the silence? Respond, it is the first stone of wisdom's temple. If you have a wounded heart, touch it as little as you would an injured eye. There are only two remedies for the suffering of the soul: hope and patience. The art of living happily is to live in the present. We ought so to behave to one another as to avoid making enemies of our friends, and at the same time to make friends of our enemies. A wound from a tongue is worse than a wound from a sword, for the latter affects only the body, the former the spirit. Choices are the hinges of destiny. Thanks for watching. Health, happiness and peace for all.